Hello. So, praise, honor, and glory to the Most High God. I just wanted to drop some encouragement to those of you who are experiencing this. This is something that I've really experienced, guys, and I can relate to those of you who have undergone as far as having trouble hearing God. And as you know, spending time in prayer is good because the more you spend time in prayer, the more you're down to self, the more you're going to hear God. But you may experience those times where you get in prayer, and even when you get in prayer, it's still hard for you to focus. You get distracted. You find your mind being all over the place. You can't stay still. You going from one thought to another. You getting thoughts that you don't even want. You trying to focus and do right, but you keep getting distracted, or you feel like nothing's not working. Whereas that is a result of darkness, guys. Could be something that's going on in your life, your awakening life, guys, like being up or now that you could be doing or tolerating that's causing that to occur. Like for example, disobedience or rebellion, sometimes having a hard heart. It could be some type of sin that's causing that, everyone. Is lack of submission when you think about it, guys. This we do have to submit, but it's more so encouragement for those of you doing all that you can and you still find yourself going through that. It can be rather difficult. You have to keep in mind, God, His timing is always perfect. You have to remember, nothing is too hard for the Lord. There came a point in time, and this had went on for a year, like what, in 2015, I was walking by faith, and the Holy Spirit, I wanted to hear God talk, just out loud. And he wasn't doing it. I'm like, well, he just seemed so far away. He has different ways of how he speak. In that process, he will grow you in the different ways that he speak. But it was a fact of the matter that I thought something was wrong with me because I couldn't hear him. Like, why he not talking to me? Why he not doing this and that? So you have to keep in mind, sometimes the Lord will allow you to go things, guys, because you have to walk by faith. Don't forget what occurred with Job. He was really going through it, and the Lord seemed far, but although he seemed far, he was always there, guys. We will go through those times, and we have to endure. We can't give up. Just knowing that as a child of God, He hears you. He always hears you, even if He may go a little silent. And I remember coming into some truth of how I forgot exactly how I did it, but I ended up finding out how I needed deliverance at the time. And I laid down one night and I was just, thinking of some things, and all of a sudden I feel something hit my spirit. It started from my stomach and it traveled up to my mind as a thought. And it was my voice that I was hearing, but it was not me who was speaking. It was the Lord speaking to me. It was the Holy Spirit. And that was the very first time I actually heard the Holy Spirit say anything to me. And when I heard that, I remember crying because I thought for this entire time it was just me. But you got to remember, when the Lord want to speak, it's not that hard in hearing the Lord. If He wants to get your attention and so you can really hear Him, He can do that. But sometimes it could be because of what we're going through, or it could be just a test of faith. Because as you know, He has to stretch out our faith, guys. We have to be tried by fire, so we all have to go through that. Just hopefully, this serving as a means of encouragement for those of you who you're going through that. Some of you may be fed up. You probably wonder like, what's going on? Why God may be ignoring me? He's not talking to me. God never ignores His people. He just, it's tests, guys, to stretch out our faith, and He also grows us in the different ways that we speak. We don't want to place Him in a box when it comes to speaking. He can speak through words. He can speak through people. He can speak in any way He chooses to, guys. He can speak, guys. I'm not one of those people who place God within a box. He created everything for His intended use, so He can use whatever in His own way, how He may choose to speak. And when you read, the Bible, it does add up, guys, with that. So just some food for thought, to not be discouraged, but just know that the Lord, He does hear. It's just a matter of need to keep enduring, guys, and knowing that when we go through things, to not give up. There's a time for everything, and when you just keep seeking Him, he will respond, guys. It could be like a test. You never know. So don't feel discouraged, everyone. Just a matter of just keep surrendering and dying to self, and you eventually begin to see results. I know sometimes you just get tired of feeling as if you're going in a circle with the same thing over and over. Well, until your heart is actually ready to obey and do right, sometimes it may feel like that, everyone. But this is why it does require change in our end. We can't have one foot in and one foot out, as I spoke of many times in the past. And yeah, so yeah, everyone, don't give up. The Lord, He has ways of speaking, and when He's ready to get your attention, He'll get your attention without you doubting, without you questioning it. He'll get your attention loud and clear to where you couldn't even deny that was God speaking. Everyone, so just continue getting in prayer. If you have any roots of unbelief in you guys, just get into the roots of that unbelief, because that can hinder you from hearing God. If you have any resentment, anger, unforgiveness towards God, that can really hinder you, everyone. And just let the Lord reveal that to you guys, because He has ways to speak. He speaks in dreams. So yeah, just a little encouragement. Keep your head up, guys, and don't feel discouraged, because we all go through these trials and tribulations. We get frustrated, and if you do get frustrated, I just ask that, try to express your frustration in a wise way, such as maybe writing, maybe going to a park, going for a walk, exercising, guys. But, I say that because sometimes when we get frustrated, we express our frustration in the wrong way, and it can very well potentially cause other pain, pain to people. So just finding that right outlet where you're able to get out your frustration in a non-violent way, everyone. So I thank you all for listening. Much love. You all be blessed.